Hey everybody, here's a project we created using the mixed media inspired box. I'm working in my large dilutions art journal on a page that I've already gessoed prior to filming, and I'm going to begin covering the background of this page with this unicorn stamp from Avery, Elle and archival ink, which is a permanent waterproof ink. And I'm going to cover the entire background with these cute unicorns. And then I'm going to go in with a tiny heart stamp, which also comes with this set, and add the heart to the butt of each unicorn. And when this is done, we can begin doing the fun part, which is adding color to these unicorns. So I'm going to be painting them with the brand new Dina Wikimedia neon paint colors, but you could of course do this with any paint. And I am going to just show you how I painted in the first unicorn, and then I'm going to do the exact same steps on all the unicorns off camera because this is a little bit time consuming. You could do every single unicorn differently, different colorways. I'm just going to make them all the same just to make it a little bit easier so I have a pattern. So there's 6 colors represented in the mane, and then the horn has 4 and the tail has 5. So the way I'm doing that is there's 6 colors here of paint. 1 of each color is in the mane. I just picked 4 colors randomly to do in the horn. And then there's 5 colors, and the missing color ends up actually being represented as the hooves. So the hooves of the unicorn will be purple, which is not in the tail. So I'm trying to evenly distribute all the colors so they're all represented throughout this unicorn. And I think it looks actually turning out super, super cute. I love the neons when you use them with unicorns. It just seems happy. Unicorns and sparkles, and that just kind of goes together in my mind. So I'm just going through and creating this neon rainbow unicorn. And so I'm going in with the very last color, the green color. And I will do that in the tail as well. And then we will be done. So I have all of these unicorns painted. And now I'm going in with some Dina Wikimedia scribble sticks in 2 different colors. And I am applying them all over the page. And then I will go in with a wet paintbrush and activate these scribble sticks. The colors and everything that I'm using in this video are listed in the description below, so check that out for more information if you want any details about any of the products that I'm using. So as I mentioned, I am using scribble sticks, which are a water reactive pigment. So after I scribble them on my page, I'm able to activate them, and then I'm going to leave them alone to dry. And while that's drying, I'm taking several colors of the same paints and I'm putting them on pieces of white paper that are cut into circles, and I'm going to have 1 for each color. And while those circles are drying, I'm going back to my page and using some Stickles glitter glue to apply to the mane, the horn, and the tail. And then I'm using a palette knife to just spread that out thinly. And as this is drying, the glue part of it will go away and it will just leave the glitter. So it's a really, really cool effect when you're wanting to add any kind of sparkle without any of the mess. So I'm putting a semi-thick layer on here because I do want the glitter to show up. I want the unicorn to be sparkly. And then I'm also grabbing a bottle of glossy accents and adding that to the hooves and the heart so that there is a little bit of an enamel effect on the heart and the hooves. And then I'm using a wet paintbrush and another color of Dina Wikimedia scribble sticks to just add a little bit of color to the nose of the unicorn. After all these circles have dried, I'm grabbing a star stencil and a Signal white pen, and I'm going to begin using the pen to trace through the stencil to have white stars, bright white stars on all of my circles. Now the reason why I'm doing this with a pen instead of ink or paint is that I want the stars to be really distinct, really bold, really white. And when I'm done doing all this, I can begin gluing them down onto my page. Now I'm working with Distress Collage Medium to do all this paper piecing because I really like that once you put the Distress Collage Medium on and you have paper-to-paper contact, this is going to dry instantly. I'm then going in with some more archival ink and a small star stamp that also comes with this set and just stamping it around the page. And then I've cut out some clouds freehand out of some black cardstock I just had sitting around, and I'm going to just glue those randomly on my page, once again using Distress Collage Medium. I'm using the collage medium with my finger. I'm just spraying it on the back of all of these. And then I'm also going to do the same thing with this unicorn that I've cut out in the same colors that I used on the background. and I'm just going to push that down on the page. And then the last step to do is that I'm going to add the little quote that also comes with the set that says spread magic. Once again, using Distress Collage Medium to glue it down onto my page. You could use a brush with Distress Collage Medium, but I find it's easier to just use my finger. And once that's in place, I'm just grabbing a little bit of the yellow paint that I've used previously and adding it to my quote to kind of make that just pop from the page a little bit more. After I was 100% sure all of the glue had dried, I'm going in with my white Signal pen again, and I'm adding some little doodled hearts onto all of the black clouds, just to add a little more interest and pizzazz. And then I'm going to finish it with some black splatter. So I'm ripping up a piece of paper towel to create a mask over my focal point and my little quote. And then what I'm going to do is shake up a bottle of Delic Media Gloss Spray. This is black. Take the cover off and start flicking it onto my page, and it's going to create tiny little drops all over the page. Now, if you want them to be even smaller, you can hit it with your hand and the droplets will be even tinier. When you're happy with it, take the mask off and allow it to dry, and my page is done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some ideas to use in your own artwork. I'd love to see what you're working on, so please take a picture and post it on social media with hashtag ArtJournalJunction. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of our future mixed media and art journaling videos.